wonderful time. Let's try not to run right down this cliff. So this is the way you get if you have the master key, so you don't have to run through the depths. Because the depths suck, as I've stated, and I don't want to go there, so I'm not going to. So you fight these guys. Not a huge problem. They fight a lot like Havel, so they're probably going to just utterly decimate me, but they seem to be weak to fire, which is good, because we're a pyromancer. Also, we can deflect their stuff pretty well. They drop dung, which is duty. So we're gonna blast through here. We're gonna see if we can take on Chaos Witch Quelaag. Quelaga? Oh god. Alright, doing great so far. Once again, if you get poisoned, the problem with Blighttown is you can get poisoned and toxined really fast. There's blow dart guys eventually that are a huge pain in the dick. Ooh. Oh god. I should probably try to keep my shield up. So we're gonna try to fight Queelaag. Sadly, she's made out of fire and chaos, so... What's he doing? He looks very angry. So pyromancy probably isn't the best route to go, but he dropped duty. But apparently she's weak to magic, which is good, because we have the Astora Straight Sword. And down here, there's enemies that drop large Titanite shards, which I can upgrade like all my gear with, so that's really the reason I'm coming here. You can grab some random items too. Yay, we can go to New Lawn. I think you need that key to get the serpent dude. Not Frompt. Koth. I'm still gonna mispronounce things, so. Blighttown, you can very easily get knocked off the edge or walk right off the edge, so you gotta be careful. There's a lot of gross enemies. Oh god. That are kind of hard to hit. But nothing here is too incredibly dangerous. It's more that they wear you down. Everything does like a little bit of damage. Or they poison you or some crap, so... God damn it. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, homie. Oh, there's a ladder here. Probably not going to grab everything here, but I'm going to grab mostly everything. There's a couple ways to the bottom. Oh god, these goddamn blow dart guys. Alright, so this thing is going to die. Maybe. I hate when insects are smarter than me. I think I can chuck a fireball at this. Oh my god, he's already toxic to me. And at least he's dead. But we've got a blooming purple moss clump, so we can fix this so the toxic doesn't just straight up murder us. Hopefully I can find it. So that's the story of Blighttown. Getting poisoned a ton. We can do this though. I believe in us. Bonfire is around here somewhere. Let's not go that way yet. You want to find the bonfire first. Once you find the bonfire, this place becomes much more manageable. And there's all kinds of places you can roll down into and go down and find new things that I'm probably not going to do, because I'm just going to try to get to the bottom. And then they'll get some large Titanite shards. And then I'm going to go after Quelaag. And her death will please me. I'm still feeling a little bit sick, a little bit of a cold. I don't know what's wrong with me. Caught some sort of illness. It's more like a fever. Oh god, that's scary. Anytime you have to walk onto a ledge that's moving, it's like, nah. Let's see if I can find another way before I go that route. So I can take that down. Well, that's not good. So I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I don't know what's wrong with me. I got some sort of death illness that just makes you feel like crap. There's nothing wrong with me. Well, now I have a cold, but I always have a cold in the morning and stuffy. I record these in the morning because, you know, reasons. But, I've got some sort of death illness that just makes me feel like garbage. Like yesterday, I just did not want to be around other human beings. But there was nothing like wrong with me. I just didn't want to be alive. It wasn't like, oh, I have a headache or oh, I'm sore or anything. It was just, no. Please, please death take me. Alright. Boom. Did it. We're down. We've made it. Close to the bottom. You can take that thing back up. It's like a little makeshift elevator. It's like a creepy elevator. If you get, I believe it's the rusted iron ring. I'm not sure where you get it. You may even get it down here. You can run through this gross water down here much easier. I think this guy's about to eat fire. No, he's not. These guys are not weak to fire. They are weak to getting slashed in the face. These things are so effing creepy. They're not quite as creepy as the lizards you come across in the depths. You never really see them up close, but if you look up some concept art of what they look like with their teeth fully exposed, they are gross and scary. Yay, oh wait. I have to be human, I think. So let's become human. Because there is a phantom here that will help me. I also want to kindle this, so... There's a phantom here that you can use, that you can summon to fight Quelaag, and as I've learned, the summons are really broken in a new game. In New Game Plus, they were only moderately helpful. I used one, I don't know if I even used it against Ornstein and Smaug. I think I might have just gone the get a Balder side sword and just roll out and dominate, but... So, random computer people that live in the computer game can invade you. There's only a couple in the game. Oh, I'm already poisoned. This is bad. She's around here somewhere. Yeah. This is not an ideal situation. Because I'm making gangbang here. But I can take her out. Possibly with fire. She's eating this fire pretty bad. Oh my god. Now it's time to run. And not get smashed. Oh my god. I've successfully aggroed every single enemy in this area. Fantastic. Oh, why am I locked on? Run like hell. My plan has backfired. But not all is yet lost. Just almost everything. Get away. Super run away. I was not ready for that man with the boulder. I can handle just about everything else. Not men with boulders. Alright, Mildred. It's still not just me and you. As long as I can kill Mildred, this is acceptable. Alright, let's work our way through this crowd. No, bad. Mildred can't mess with me. Oh, dang, she's smooth. No, why'd I drop my shield? What just happened? Things are happening. Still got Estus flasks, so we can still... Yeah! I'm an unstoppable warrior of death. That was super scary. Yay! So now we can summon her. And we got a bunch of souls. Oh, we can summon all kinds of people. We're not going to do that quite yet. We still want to power up. I don't want to just waste humanity and get wrecked by Quelaag. And we can get the level ups. What shall I do? Apparently faith makes my weapon stronger. So does dexterity and strength. Let's stick with what we know. Vitality and endurance. Eventually, we're going to get a lightning spear, which is far and away the best weapon for this kind of build for a good chunk of the game. So I'll just show you where I'm going to be spending some of my time in the near future, powering up my man, or powering up Takesha. She don't need no man to power up, but, you know, you gotta be ready for things. I don't know if it's canon that Takesha is a mother. Single mother trying to raise a kid and go to school and get her life on track. But she is a strong, independent woman. We do know that much. So there's slugs over here. Jesus, slogging through this muck is a pain in the dick. There's got to be, I think the rusted iron ring is somewhere down here. I probably should have looked it up before I started this little run, but I didn't, so the viewer must suffer for my inadequacies. These little fellas, these little balls of joy, they drop large titanite shards. And they go down really easily. And they have a pretty high drop rate. So you can sit here and plug away at these things and get all kinds of stuff, and you power up. Good things will happen. Later on, you can buy large titanite shards from one of the blacksmiths in Orlando. Oh my gosh. See, Blighttown is just a huge pain in the ass. Everything just kills you very quickly. Wow, and of course, in this, I'm not getting any of the drops, so that's fine. So, next time you see me, I'll show you some more neat. Alright, it's on to Queelaag. We're gonna get Mildred. I put on Flash Sweat, so if I am in fire, I can cast it and it reduces the damage a ton. And Iron Flesh, in case I get turned into a slugging match. Oh, where did my summon stein go? It was here a moment ago. Can we make multiple summons? Yeah, sure. There was one over here. I don't know if maybe it was not Mildred. But we can summon some people and have a great time. People are so helpful. So rare in Vigi games. So we're gonna see if this fellow will help us out. Or if the summoning will just fail. My internet connection may not be good enough, but I would like to summon Mildred, because I would like to have a reliable person that's just going to kill things. Well, it looks like I do not get that benefit. Maybe she shows up eventually. Alright, sweet, we're poisoned. Fantastic. But there is a bonfire nearby Quelaag, so maybe I should have gone to fire. Whatever, it's fine. We're going to deal with this. So these guys aren't too bad, but those rock men up there with the boulders, yeah, just run past them. You really, at this point in the game, you are not prepared to deal with them. They suck, and they gangbang you, and they knock you down, and you're in the stun lock. Thank you. I'm aware that the summoning has failed. Thank you for the update on the summoning failure. I could tell that it failed by the guy not being here helping me. Ooh, large titanite shards. I did not farm a lot because the upgrading was taking a lot longer than I had anticipated. So we're just gonna wing it here and see if we can pull it off. So those guys, oh gosh, Jiminy Jillikers. We're gonna run like hell. Just go right up here and we can go into Quelaag's domain. We're gonna see if we can take her out and ring this second bell. Alternatively, you can go through the depths to get to Blighttown, and if you didn't notice, the frame rate just totally craps out. Do not attack these things. These maggots suck, and they're hard to kill, and they can kill you very easily. But look at this fella. You want to put him out of his misery. That's just like the saddest damn thing. Oh, but wait, I thought there was a bonfire up here. Maybe I was wrong. Alright, so we're gonna walk in here with... Oh, we have to wait it out. I want to go in there with full health, and I have to use the Nessus Flask. So sadly, we have to stand here. I'll use one of my poison things. I don't want to sit and wait, and I don't want to make you sit and wait, viewer. That would be rude. So hopefully Mildred helps out. Man-eater Mildred. She's a little chubby white lady. She's been eating a lot of mans. I wonder if she's a fan of the Hall Notes song. Alright, man-eater. Oh, is there... Can you summon a second phantom? Let's do it. Let's just summon a bunch of phantoms. That worked very well for us last time. I have a feeling it's going to fail. But we've got our one phantom, and that may be all we need. We're doing it. It's happening. So this is Quelaag's domain. There's a lot of crazy spider things. That's Queelaag. She's the daughter of the Witch of Izalith. One of the daughters. So big, scary, crazy fire lava spider. Reminds me of Devil May Cry 1. But then up top, it's kind of got a mermaid thing going on where not so great on the bottom, but up top, I can dig it. Wonder how that hair stays there. Wonder if she gets some like sticky tack and like throws it on there. So like I mentioned earlier, fire isn't going to do too much, but that's why we have Mildred. Oh, we did it. We managed to summon somebody. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, get out of the lava. So we're going to let these fellas take care of her. And we don't even have to... We won't even have to do anything. Man, these summons are great. So all you gotta do, stay out of the lava. She can trap you in the lava. It's a problem. So what you should have learned so far in this playthrough is use summons, avoid the enemy, keep your shield up. Look at this, this guy is a champion. Just hit him with spells. I got my hit in. I've done my part in this fight. Don't look at me. I'm not doing anything. Just walk away. Whew. Truly a difficult fight. For the ages. A slugfest. Just unbelievably hard. So you get twin humanities. Did I get the soul of Quelaag? Did I not get it? Oh, I did. Okay, cool. You can make some cool fire swords with that. So now we can ring the bell and move on to Sen's Fortress. Sen's Fortress has that weapon that I mentioned earlier. Am I going the right way? I really hope I'm going the right way. I will feel very foolish if I'm not. No, run through here? I feel like this is the right way. Oh my gosh, I'm so foolish. What have I done? That man was like waiting, like he was gonna ambush me. Like he was ready. He was gonna pull a Havel and just wait by the doorway, and then as soon as I walk through, just crank me and tear Takesha a new bunghole. Man, I can't believe how effective summons are. I never used them in my other playthroughs, but dang, you just summon people and then they do all the work for you. I'm sure they get humanity and crap like that, but I don't even know. Like, what's the purpose of even helping other people? Just like real life. Yeah, we're gonna ring the second bell. It's gonna be a wonderful time. Oh, this is actually just the elevator. Could you imagine living near a place like this? Crazy spider things everywhere. Woo, cutscene. Cutscene means story progress or boss fight. I don't know what the deal with the bells is, but they open up Sen's Fortress, which takes you to Anor Londo, which you meet more deities up there. Apparently I woke that fella up. He's gonna pull a thing, and the thing's gonna happen. I love that they show you a little bit of what is happening. They show you just enough so that you're like, you know where that place is. Well, hopefully. You've, like, walked through there. So now you can go there. I don't know what that building on the left... It's some of the stuff, you don't really see it very well, so it can be kind of difficult in a cutscene to be like, oh, what is actually happening? Alright, so normally you just leave here, but you can... There's more crap down yonder. There's a lot of places that you can go to that are not required to beat the game. So this is an elevator. It takes you, I think, back up to where we just came from. But let's see what's back here. This place is so freaking gross. I think it's gross. This takes you to the demon ruins. And there's a bonfire up here. And if you see that thing back yonder, that's another boss. You eventually do have to come this way, but not for a while yet. And if you look down there... So you cross over there and you fight a boss. Oh, they haven't showed up yet. But if you remember that demon that I fought on the bridge, that guy reappears as... There's like 6 of them. And you can fight them all at once if you want to die, but I would not suggest doing that. You can fight them. If you single them out, it's way more manageable, but... Those are regular guys, and that Capra demon that I fought in the last part, I think it was the last part, he shows up as well as a regular guy. There's a hidden wall somewhere around here. Yeah. Don't hit this guy. He's a man that you can talk to.
Oh dear. What have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yes.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along.
Those maggots, if they hit you, they can infect your head, and you get a sunlight maggot in your head, and it grows, and it gets all gross and big. But it does light up the place, so it's useful for a portion of the game that you do later. Oh my gosh, sir. Realize you're in probably a lot of pain. So this is another one of the crazy spider ladies. She can reinforce your Estus flasks, and if you join her covenant, you have to... We're going to join her covenant, and we're going to be servants of chaos. Her story is really sad. She's slowly dying. Oh, you get a pyromancy. I didn't even realize that. She's slowly dying because of, I guess, being a crazy spider lady. If you give her a bunch of humanity, it eases her pain, but eventually she will die. She's another firekeeper, though, and if you kill her, you get her Estus Flask. If you have the Old Witch's Ring, you can actually talk to her, and she thinks that you're Queelaag, who you just got done killing, if you recall. Another daughter of Izalith. I think there's nothing over here. Fantastic. But if you give her, I think it's 16 humanity, you get a secret passageway through Izalith. Lost Izalith, that is. Which you will need.
Are you prepared to dedicate yourself to our fair lady?
She is a fair lady.
I will make available whatever you require. If you need something, ask me first.
Well, you can talk to me, so that's pretty helpful. You can get a servant roster and see who else is with you. Oh, he can upgrade your pyromancy flame. Let's do that. What else you got to say?
I think only of our fair.
Oh, jeez, these people are so sad. So she's slowly dying, and she's like super crazy. What is this? Am I seeing things? Anybody else see that thing down on the floor there? I guess it's part of a cobweb. Is this an elevator? Nope. I don't know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna run back, and the next part, we're going to go to Sen's Fortress. So, your Firelink Shrine Keeper man lady thing, she gets killed eventually. Apparently no matter what you do. Unless you just straight up murder dead. Dead. Unless you straight up murder Lautrec. But don't you worry, we will have. So we're on our way to Sen's Fortress. I forgot that there's a guy up here, Sigmar, that you can talk to. I've never actually completed his story, but he's a cool guy, and apparently he's an adventurer looking to... He usually sits right over here. He wants to ring the bells and figure out what's going on in Lordran as well. Oh, I forgot about the traps. Sen's Fortress is filled with traps and crazy snake beasts. So we're going to see if we can do this without getting straight up murdered. Ooh, these gentlemen do not like fire. But we're here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to get the lightning spear. And to do that, we have to fight a mimic. And the mimics, after this point, will make you question every single treasure chest you come across. There's a lot of cool stuff in Sen's, and it leads to Anor Londo, which there's a storyline, basically one of the most important places in the game. You go there and you get the Lord Vessel, and then you can actually start fighting bosses and beating the game. But one thing that's cool regarding Sigmar, so there's a lot of... You're not the only person in this game that's on a quest to ring the bells and do all this stuff. There's a bunch of other people. Oh my gosh. So these guys gotta eat Fireball, because they're gonna murder me otherwise. Wow, that Great Chaos Fireball is legit. Really glad I joined the Chaos Covenant. If you get knocked off this, you're done. You're probably gonna die. Unless you're very ready, because there's about 6 Titanite demons, like those demons we fought earlier, the big guys with the spears. And they will murder you. Let's see if we can do this. I always have problems with Sen's Fortress. Namely, parts where they're throwing lightning balls. And we can push this guy back onto this ledge. Oh god. Oh god. I've never seen him do that. Oh my god. That was super scary. Yeah. You can use traps against you if you're, or with you, for you, if you're smart. Oh, sweet, large Titanite shirts. I didn't even know these were here. But what was I saying? All the characters in the game have neat stories, and you're not the only one here trying to figure out what's going on in Lordran. That guy that I bumped into earlier with his crew, they are trying... Ooh, that guy got murked. They're trying to end the dark sign, so that zombies stop happening. If you wait here, another boulder will come. And he's probably not going to survive. I have a vague idea of where the... Sometimes they do stuff like that. There's an item over there, but we're not going that route yet. Solaire wants to find the sun. His story... And every story is pretty sad. So after that boulder comes, you got a truck, and... Yeah, okay, we didn't make it. It's fine. We only got hit once. Like I said, we're only here to get the lightning spear. I'm not worried about the white light. I'm not worried about enemies. I'm not worried about souls. I'm not worried about losing my humanity. So we're gonna trick this guy into... I'm smart. So yeah, that's another example of very clever game design that if you're paying attention, you can see these traps coming from a mile away. Alright, I'm gonna run up there. You can adjust where these boulders come from. Ooh. And if you stand too close to them, they'll run you over, and that hurts a lot. So let's wait for this next one to come through. And then we're gonna... We are not going to make it. I don't know if I've ever made this run. Nope. But that's okay. Because now we can adjust this so that the boulders go a different direction. So we gotta head down there and get that lightning spear. The you have to do Sen's Fortress in one run. Like, you can sit around and explore, but the only bonfires are at the end and before you even get there, so... Oh, this guy is gonna die. Can I get over to him? No. Maybe he will yet live. I can't get in too many fights or get hit too much because I have to fight a mimic, and the mimics are very difficult to kill. Where are you at? I think this is him. Yep. These things suck, and if you get caught by one, you are in a world of hurt. No, that would have been sweet. So you can't... They can swing at you, and you'll probably be fine. But if they grab you, you die. Forgot to record the fight, but a couple fireballs later, and a couple getting knocked off ledges, and we have our lightning spear. And this will carry us through probably the rest of the game. Let's see if I can actually find it. That'd be fantastic. Oh my god, it's so sexy. So, cool thing about spears, you just stab, and you can keep your shield up. It is truly a weapon to be reckoned with. So now, we're going to start doing some sweeps and take out all these bosses and get ready for actually going through Sen's Fortress. So we're going to take out all these. And right here you find the covetous serpent ring, which allows you to find items more readily, more easily. It triples it. So now we can effectively hunt for various items. If you move those boulders around, it opens up all kinds of crazy stuff. So there's all kinds of neat things you can find in Sen's Fortress. So it's definitely worth getting hit by boulders. Wonder what this leads out to. Oh, death. Good thing we were just here for the lightning spear. I think this is round 5. Gonna take on Havel. If I can't do it with the lightning spear and extra pyromancy, then I can't do it. So we're gonna... Come on, homie. You're gonna E-fire. Ascended fire, even. He doesn't want any of this. He's gonna be eating fire for lunch and dinner. Yeah, I don't even gotta use my lightning spear. Havel can't handle my... Oh god! That would have been very embarrassing if I'd have lost again. Yeah, suck it, Havel. Since that went so well. There we go. Good old Havel's ring. Now, my equipment load will be super low. I can use really heavy items. While we're down here, let's go ahead and do a boss rush mode. And we're going to fight that big old Hydra. Here we are at the Hydra. If you're not ready, this can be a huge pain in the dick because does that and does tons of damage. So you gotta try to hide behind things, keep your shield up. You may be thinking it's impossible at this point, but you'd be wrong. Once you get close to this fella, you gotta be sure not to fall off the edge. We're gonna attempt this Hydra thing again. One benefit of the Hydra is, from him spitting all this water, is you can actually use it to kill a lot of these crystal golems. Because they sit out exposed and sometimes get hit. So while you're getting wrecked, they are also getting wrecked. You just gotta be careful because these things can murder you very quickly. And you don't want to do what I did and walk right off the edge. So if you look down here, you can see that where some of the land ends. And once you get close, they start doing this. And you can just start stabbing everything. Oh gosh. See, these golems don't want any of it. You can still get hit here. Can be dangerous. So make sure to bring a lot of flasks. You just gotta hit all these heads, and you're golden. You've got the lightning spear. You're unstoppable. This fight can actually be pretty tedious. There's not a ton of challenge. There's not a lot going on. It's just, oh gosh, I just ate all of that. I'm not close enough, it would seem. Oh gosh, stay away from me. So you can hang out down here and just have a good time. And wait for these guys to start attacking me again. Just keep your shield up. Oh gosh. Okay, that didn't work so well. So hopefully I survive this fight. I can't see how much damage I'm doing. I'm doing a fair amount of damage. Since I'm typically kind of invincible right now, I can deal with it. The heads will eventually come off, and then you have to start attacking new places. So you end up doing a lot of running around. Ooh. And sometimes things like that happen. But I think I have plenty of Estus flasks, so we should... Oh, gosh. And blammo, he's dead. Kabam. So, not very difficult. Especially, you still gotta be careful, you can walk right off the edge here. I can't believe I've forgotten to mention it this far, but if you are interested in the lore of the game, there's a couple of YouTube channels that answer questions and figure things out much more efficiently than I've seen or I could ever hope to do. Epic Name Bro, I think his real name is Marcus. He does a fantastic job of dissecting the lore. Another one is Vati Video. He does a lot of really cool things, so I definitely would suggest checking them out. I'm going to put their stuff in the links. But let's cut ahead to the next boss. Continuing on with this boss rush mode. I probably should be human, but oh, can you let me in? Yeah. But we've got fire, and we've got shield. Where are you at, fella? Oop. So I think if we get close, we can chuck fireballs at him. We're going to try to dodge a lot of these magic attacks because they still do tons of damage to us. Yeah, see. I believe in us. So maybe if we wear him down. Ow. We can kill this stupid ass butterfly. Boom, boom. I don't know if I've gushed enough about the lightning spear and how absolutely unstoppably amazing it is. Boom, cake. I'm still in a dream, snaking